The NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England.
We're in London.
We've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in London. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
That's good.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty
My screen, Mo.
that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. First and 10
at the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Mostert. And this one goes losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 46-yard line.
Second and 11. This is Mostert. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier. And Neiman on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. Here's Mostert. Down to the 25. The linebacker Anthony Hitch intentions there on the stop.
5-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Garoppolo able to get this complete to Ayuk.
Garoppolo's
Calling a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
0-0.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stuck.
Who been talking bad? Who been talking bad about us, cuz? Oh, no, Knucklehead don't even talk like that. Knucklehead don't even talk like that. Woo! God.
First and goal for the 6. Here's Mostert at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time for Mostert.
Ooh, that's small. That was very small.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up for shutout.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Oh!
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
Pretty heavy traffic over the
Wow! Wow!
with the football.
Good D. Good D.
Extra contact and people around him.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain. It's 2nd and 9.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine.
Oh, this is
That's okay. That is pure gaming.
20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 99 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Buster on the point after.
After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter, almost like a peeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Buster to kick off.
Touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. To throw is Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. The Niners on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And now look at him go. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Appreciate that, nope.
Raheem Mostert, 71 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 3, second down.
7-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Get that.
And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They're going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the
too old for that shit, man.
First down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up. Williams. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Nigga, you need a lighter.
They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal.
That man said crucified.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do
That man said crucified.
no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mostert. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. A nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
17-yard line.
That's for a down, my nigga. Oh shit, he said first on this motherfucking game.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
The ground can't make a fumble.
That is caught by the tight end.
Yeah, there you go.
Offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, they looked scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick
So
off
just 8
first.
ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike's 54. Hey, pick your game up. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". No chance. Right there.
Final shot before the half for Holmes. They're going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. They hand it off to Mostert. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Niners 21, Chiefs 10.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard
line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first and 10. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
For a Kansas City.
An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. And even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
33. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mahomes to throw once more. Completes it to Hardman. The reception good for 7. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Mahomes again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Mahomes pass.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 15.
On second and 9, Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
10 more yards.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll set them back 5.
Go ahead.
Check, 53's Mike.
Wait.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Trent, that nigga go right there. He just fell in here.
Again, they'll run it.
Mouse.
He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
I don't know why that shit.
It's a gain of 8.
Let's see what it said.
And 7 at the 30.
Yeah, Moses up there talking shit.
Running left. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
36 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
First and 10.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the
So
pickup.
much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Yeah, Trent.
That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the
Why gotta have my account?
NFL Sports. They'll come out in the pistol from the 5. Here's 2nd and 2.
I gotta send to you though.
Garoppolo to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
For the point after.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone.
Hey, mama walk away from the mic.
Booted away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover.
It's 27 made that.
Trent Taylor, how you doing, buddy?
There you go, Trent.
Yeah, come on.
Hold on.
You're not gonna put you in the rain, Trent.
Yeah, and guess what? What happened to the Ravens this time? Hey, Trent, what happened to your Ravens, man?
Hey, when I say who's the master, y'all say show enough. James, what's going on, cuz? I done, I done beat Knucklehead. Who else wants something to show enough? Boogie, Boogie, come out and play. Hey, Boogie, come out and play. Boogie, come out and play. Boogie, come out and play. Your boy Knucklehead already went down. Boogie, come out and play. Oh, but man, from what I've been hearing, everybody been beating up on you, Rock. Oh, you don't want none of me. Hey man, who open, man? Who open? Boogie, come out and play. Where that nigga at, man? I want to put I want to put that chalupa truck out of bed. Talking about they done pulled up all on the side of the road. My niggas ain't want none of that slop. We eat green acres down here. Boogie, come out and play. Boogie. Where that nigga at, man? What up, Boogie? Come on, Scone, send that invite. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy. Yes, sir. My boys don't like that food from that truck. They said send that slop back to where it came from. Hmm. Hmm. When I said who's the master, nigga, you said show enough. Come on, Boogie, send it, Boogie. Hey man, I ain't got nothing to do with your lungs, my nigga. Your thumbs can work. Come on, cuz. Send that invite, cuz. Come on, cuz. Goddamn. Mm-hmm. Boogie. Come out and play. Boogie. Come out and play. Then who next then? Who'll be open after that? Who? J Rock? Man, everybody been putting their foot in J Rock ass. I already know I'm on. I already know I'm gonna run over this man. I'm gonna run over that goddamn man. That ain't. What you mean? What you mean? My nigga, my name show enough. The fuck you mean? Who's the master? Goddamn, I got to go tonight, nigga. Boogie, come out to play. When you reach that upper level, your mind, body, and soul must be one. It's a sacrifice. It takes hard work. It's a way of life. When you got to go. Goddamn. Y'all better hurry up. Y'all don't want none of this tonight, goddamn. Shit. Who next, man? Who next, man? Shit, who next? NFL-icon, goddamn. Huh? Rising up, back on the street. Took my time, take my chances. Who next, goddamn it? I don't want to hear that shit. Who next, goddamn it? NFL, goddamn. Send your death note, nigga. Send your death note. Send your death note. To the NFL, cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Say again, y'all.
He ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
Absolutely. Listen to me. I despise. 'Cause it means destruction of this life. Woman is tears.
Me is war today, goddamn it. And that means goddamn innocent lives. Damn, baby's down.
Good God, y'all. What is it good? Absolutely. Say it again.
We at
Listen to me.
J-Rock. Cause I don't send the niggas. We being fair.
Friend only to the Undertaker.
Come on now, NFL, dog. NFL, cuz. Come on, dog. Hurry up. Shit, now how many foots been in your ass today?
How many games you want, J-Rock?
I ain't said 3. There you go, cuz. Yeah. Your voice went down a couple of notches. Then, like, sound like you lost some morale. Yeah. You ain't as hype. You ain't as hype as you want. You ain't as hype as you once was. Goddamn. Yeah, you ain't gotta worry, bro.
Concentrating, mommy, for you.
Playing with Tennessee. Oh, hey, B. Yo, B. What B went, man? Hey, don't you got a Sam's up there by your crib?
Who won the last game?
Hey y'all, if y'all don't have a PS5, check y'all Sam's Club Thursday. Tennessee? Yeah, check your Sam's Club Thursday. Mine up here said they'll have some in stock, but it's gonna be online orders only. Online to pick up order only. You good? I'm rolling this joint. That's good. That's good that you work, my brother. Let's see. Can you work on this joystick?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago.
This nigga playing with Tennessee.
They were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from
we already starting off fucked up. Kicking out of there.
So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
On the play. Brings up third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I ain't doing shit to the internet.
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory.
I'm just going and losing that block here.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
Now I'm looking at NFL block here. Okay.
He stopped me. He stopped me on my first drive. I see he like the rank commit, which is gonna be a bad thing. I feel you, my brother. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
David, I promise you, I'm popcorn up. Mm-hmm.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Okay.
Stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
It's a pickup of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the quarterback.
Yeah, I'm legendary like that.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Tannehill on first down.
Get that. Let's get it.
The heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Off at the
Let's go
22.
Greenlaw. Let's go Greenlaw. Show buttocks. Show buttocks.
A touchdown.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
It only look like that for the moment.
Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
You can Google NFL-icon cause it's gonna say "Show up" from Harlem with my picture up on there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Shogun of
That'll
Harlem.
be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yo, Trent, my freaking controller just been frozen, brother. I can't do nothing.
Decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care
Trent,
of
I can't pick nothing, brother.
some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
We disciplined, baby. We disciplined.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things set.
Hell yeah, from Alabama. We disciplined football players around here. Shit. That coach. We got that coach. That tutelage. We got that tutelage.
I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing.
Tutelage of Pop. Tutelage of Pompeii.
J-Rock, you better make something happen, J-Rock. I'm gonna bet on your ass.
Tutelage of Pompeii.
Trent, I can't do nothing, brother. My
Tutelage of
controller's
Pompeii,
dead.
baby.
Yeah.
Man, you know
I
that
can't do
damn
nothing.
control been plugged up, goddamn, when you left on. So ain't no excuse. You know, now, but you said you want to see Trent.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Shit ain't working out for him, man.
Tell the story of this game, but you absolutely
Huh?
have to like how this defense has played thus
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I
to
gotta
yourself.
charge my remote, brother.
Trent, hey Trent, he got you in the weather.
The lefty Ryan Allen to
You better not be no fake.
He got you in the rain, don't he? Now, what kind of goddamn excuse that, nigga?
Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two.
Damn, he hit me, Ralph.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Niners set up well. They take over first and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this
Adjusted.
territory by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
I can't do nothing. I can't.
You stay getting further down, ain't Trent?
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
45-yard line.
They'll leave the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
What's the score here, Trent?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
You lean about 16, huh?
Bring up a 4th down. They'll try it now with most.
I did too many moves. I did too many moves. Too many moves. Too many moves.
Guys stopped up short. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the...
You saying that, but you ain't heard the ball yet.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After 1, 7-0.
I don't think they're going to make it up, cuz. How late you want it to be?
2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Tight right.
What's that? Yeah.
Jim.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction...
Come on, what's going on with my damn controller?
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Mo.
He's going to use the first of their
Yeah.
timeouts.
You put your joystick on charge today when you left?
Second quarter.
No.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Why you ain't put your... I would leave my shit on charge when I leave home.
No, because I always put my shit up. That's why.
Here's Tannehill.
Let's get that.
Now this is
Let's get it, Sherman. Let's get it.
Exactly.
Let's get it, Sherman.
Seahawk Richard Sherman.
Who gonna fuck with you? Mama don't play it.
To the 47-yard line.
No, it's that too because I put a passcode on it.
That what?
I put a passcode on it.
Richard Sherman fits
Okay, you see a good charge that motherfucker.
of his game. No wasted moves. He studies the opponent so
The
well.
5.
Hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
That's the
I
5.
put it on
man.
my system.
Oh.
The joystick's in the charge while the system out.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They get 7 out of that.
He tried. He done the last game he played, and it was gonna be great.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He'll buy some time.
Oh.
4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
You did that like that, man.
My first thought and my eyes.
I be trying to keep from doing this formation. I be trying to keep from doing this formation, man. But y'all make me do it. Keep playing that cover 2 like that's all.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Why not?
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
Oh, good
And
D,
looking for
good
trouble, but
D,
it's intercepted.
good
Picked off
D,
by Super
good
Bowl
D.
49 hero Malcolm
There wasn't no
Butler.
cover 2.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
First and 10.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line at that level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction from the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few yards. That'll be a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Okay,
We own
Trent
that.
Taylor.
We own that.
Trent Taylor, you would not beat me
We
in your
own that.
combat. I will beat the living shit out you.
Nah, nigga, we talking about Madden. We ain't talking about more combat. We ain't talking about none of that. Nah, that nigga told his ass up.
Here's Tannehill now on second down.
Let that go. Let that go. Let that go. Let that go.
To hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
You want Trent Taylor.
That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
All right.
You won. Shut up.
Man, we're playing game out mode.
It's going to be incomplete. The contact.
You know, you talked about that shit the other day now.
Don't worry, I get his ass back.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to
I get him back.
quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards.
Bull crap.
Pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Bull crap. You guys have a good night.
They're going to go on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. They find Humphreys.
He snuck that nigga out.
This shit don't look good, my nigga.
He snuck that nigga out there.
Is successful with a sizable gain of 13.
He snuck him out there. Let's go.
Looks like a smart one. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Check safety. He's crossing. He's checking Craig.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
Tackle that time by Darkwiski Tart.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Down at the 37.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
And this is 3rd down.
Where?
To throw is Tannehill.
Let it go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch.
trying to put it in these tight windows.
And pick up yardage, but in this case, the hit was timed really well. And popped it free from his grasp.
Where is it?
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
It's personal. They go.
They snap it to Tannehill.
Let's get it.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again.
Washington first.
Any 4th down stop.
I just got a couple pieces up.
Fire this deep for Ayuk.
You gonna go shit, wait.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Garoppolo now. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get down.
They ain't out there no more, my nigga.
Raheem Mostert, Cook, McCaffrey.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
45-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
Nah, that motherfucker boy fucking how to run the ball and catch, nigga. Come out.
The tackles made at the Titans 33. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Garoppolo again. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
49er.
That's good for 28 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mike, 55. 21. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
A play fake for Mostert. Now Garoppolo. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers.
Oh man, it's over with. I see you ain't doing that but spam between cover 2 man under and cover 2. It's over with.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait.
It's over with. I'm smoking joints, drinking Milo's tea, living life. 14 zip.
14 nothing. Second quarter, in the second quarter.
I was just playing when I was spamming between two or three plays playing.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Well, you lost this.
Well, you might well go and go to the division.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 30 seconds left in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He's going deep for Brown. And
I
for
don't
the
know,
third
my
time
nigga.
here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters.
J-Rock, that shit over with.
We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you.
That's over
Welcome
with.
everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Second half is when I really play.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
He's scared. Show it up. Show it up. Switch, switch, switch. Check block, block. 31. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Go.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He'll air this one out deep for Dame. And got his man complete. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 59 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Switch, switch. Deep. Under 10. 10.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but it's going to be second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check 99. Check 13. Check 13.
Tannehill now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check 24. Check 24. Switch.
Again, Tannehill. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tannehill throwing again. And he is going to go able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Check 4. 49. Check 49. Check 3. Watch twist. Hip.
Here's Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo.
Wow, you dropped that.
My goodness.
You dropped that. You dropped that.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defensive perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Watch out, watch out. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet.
Crazy. You weren't going nowhere. Most of that though.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 42-yard line.
My running back was right. My running back was right there, bro.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Intended for
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
down.
21.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
49er.
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
The 20-yard line.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And a nice job to break free on one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Evans on the tackle.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
6 at the 16-yard line.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 55. I'm coming.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Good.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Nothing. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we...
And now here is another interception.
NFL, cuz. NFL. You good, cuz. Yeah, you good, cuz. You need some practice, cuz. Nah, I done beat you a couple times before. No, no, that you had you you had a you tried you tried me with a 4-6 defense that you said you learned from your learned from your cousin or some shit. One time. Oh, oh. Mm. Well, I'm trying to move on. Boogie, who next? Who out there next? Yeah, you better run, nigga, cause I'm feeling it tonight. You better motherfucking run. Hey, B. Hey, B.